All right, guys, you know what time it is. It's another day of 10 minutes of exercise with me. It is day 5, which means it is December 5th. Yeah, because the counting is easy. Why is my little thing so wiggly here? Okay, so we're at the gym once again, 10 minutes of exercise. So today we are doing some actual physical work. We're going to do some push-ups. Oh no, I hate push-ups. All right, so this is for those of you that want to get better at push-ups, or maybe you already like doing push-ups, so you're down for some push-up challenging, okay? So there's always some common questions, okay? How many push-ups should I be able to do? 10. Okay, 10. 10 is the minimum, but I can only do 1. I wish I could do 1. Well, let's get to work, okay? Because 1 is not enough. Unless you have a pre-existing condition, you got a medical note, some other reason that's gonna prevent you from actually doing a push-up, we should be able to do 10 push-ups, okay? We should be able to do, like, you know, if you like twerking, okay, you hold yourself up, right? You do this kind of stuff, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, where we're shaking. Yeah, so we're already doing that stuff. Or if you wanna get better at twerking, if you wanna get better at advanced floor work, yes, push-ups are gonna be super beneficial for you. People just hate doing push-ups because they don't see the payoff, right? Push-ups are hard, but when I show you advanced floor work that looks really fucking cool, and that in order to get strong for that, some of the things you need to do are push-ups, right? Then it becomes a little bit more reasonable, something to digest. Like, I'm doing these push-ups so I can do this. Is there a way to do these moves without doing push-ups? Yeah, but like, you know, that's the whole thing with pole dancing and aerial, right? We want a workout that's different, that's not push-ups and pull-ups and sit-ups and all this boring basic physical fitness. So we get into this and then we end up doing it all anyways, but we can actually see what the payoff is. Why do we want to do pull-ups? Well, do you want to be able to pull yourself up the silks? Do you want to be able to invert on a hoop? Do you want to be able to climb the pole? Yes, right? All of these things, right? Then we see there's like a tangible connection between the boring physical fitness and the cool aerial shit that we want to do, right? But otherwise, if you're just doing push-ups, pull-ups, and sit-ups, for what? So you can have a good looking body. Okay, so before we get into it, so if you only can do like knee push-ups, okay, I want to talk about form, because a lot of people have shit form in general, but when it comes to setting up your kneeling push-up, okay, or push-up on the knees, the form is terrible. Why is that? Okay, so what happens is you get into this position, and most times you're not even using a mirror to check out your form sideways, and you're like, okay, I'm ready to do some kneeling push-ups, but you see this, there's a huge kink in my pelvis, okay? A normal push-up is you are straight from the shoulders all the way to the ankles. So why would that be any different just because you're on your knees? So that means you need to get to a point right here where your pelvis is coming closer to the floor, and then your hands are out here. Now, some of you might set up and put, and we haven't started the 10 minutes yet, this is just the pre-teach, okay? So if you start like this, right, and if we keep them narrow, now my hands are pretty much underneath my shoulders, and this is gonna be more of a tricep push-up, but as I start to go down, what you'll notice at the very bottom is that my hands are way behind my shoulders, right? And it makes it really hard, because not only is it a tricep push-up, it's a lot more tricep and a lot less chest, okay? So what you might do, or what I recommend, is start at the very bottom, put your hands underneath your shoulders in line, whether we're doing more of a tricep one or if we're doing a wider one. From here, keep everything mushed into the ground and nice and engaged, and then push back up. This is what your starting position should be when you're doing a push-up on the knees. Now you'll notice that right now my hands are in front of my shoulders, but as I go down, now they are underneath the shoulders as I get to the bottom, okay? Because we're changing what we're doing right here, where I've got a steeper angle in this part right here than what we do when we're in a regular push-up with our feet down here, okay? It's like this, so it goes down and up easier. Does this make sense, okay? So the same thing if you're on your feet, okay, if you're doing a regular push-up, yes, right here, we're not up high with our booties, yeah, we're not like sagging and bagging, we're not doing this right here. Everything's nice and tight, stiff as a board. It's almost like you don't even have a pelvis, you can't hinge at the hips, okay? If we keep it in and narrow, yes, this is gonna be a tricep push-up, up and down, boom, and then if we go wider, where the elbows go out to the side, yes, then we're gonna have a wide grip push-up, yes? We wanna stay nice and tight the entire time. Okay, so then, once again, the question is how many push-ups should I be able to do? 10 is the minimum. Okay, you should be able to do 10 push-ups, and then ideally you should be able to do 2 or 3 sets of that, okay? So if you're like, I can barely do 3 or 4 good forms, okay? What would be a good compromise? A half push-up that is fantastic would be nice. What is a half push-up? Halfway down, halfway up, because you get to a point where you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna get stuck if I go any further, push back up. Okay, well if you can do half push-ups, that's good, but that means you're doing half of a push-up, which means you need to do twice as many to get one, right? Right, okay. Or you can work your negatives eventually as you get to the end. You're like, okay, this is good. Oh my God, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. See if you can really stay engaged and figure out where the weak point is in that second half of your downward rep, your negative part of the push-up itself, okay? And then pushing back up, okay? So I'm gonna do sets of 20. Okay, you're going to try, if you can do sets of 10 or more, great, follow along. If I get done before you or you get done before me, just hit pause and then keep going. In between these sets, yeah, we're going to do some squats. So while we're sucking wind and catching our breath in between our sets, we're going to do something a little bit else, a little something else, okay? So 10 minutes, let me get the old clock right here, because 3 sets is not going to take me 10 minutes, right? It'd probably take me, I don't know, 5 to 7, but I usually do stuff in between just to keep myself going. Okay, 10 minutes. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to start with wide grips right now, okay? So you saw what I looked like sideways. Yes, where I'm out here, my legs are straight and I'm bent. I'm going to do it facing you so you can see what my arms look like as they kick out to the side, so you have that. So my wide grips are going to be wider than shoulder width apart. Yes, I'm out here, but the fingers are facing forward. I'm into my nice, strong little push-up position. Yes, my booty is not up in the air, right, nor is it sagging or bagging. Here we go, and down, and up. 2, 3, 4, all the way down. 5, your nose should almost touch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If you got boobies, that buys you an extra few inches. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good, bring it in. Okay, so now take a couple breaths. We're gonna do some squats in between, okay? A little bit wider than your hips. Out here, boom, and let's go. 1, 2, how many are we gonna do? 30, 3, 4, ooh, 5, I'm feeling it from leg day yesterday. Parallel feet, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Let's just do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. Now we can take a quick breath before our next set of push-ups, yeah? That was my first round. Now before my tendonitis 4 months ago, I was up to 100 push-ups, okay? 5 sets of 20. Now it didn't always be like that. Didn't always be like that. My special English, okay? I was normally doing sets of 20. And I was doing 3 sets, so I do about 60. And I was like, let me push a little bit more. Let me push a little bit more. Once you start getting into the 20 push-ups in a single set range, you're doing pretty good, okay? Why do you want to do more? Well, I'd like to get 100 push-ups, so that way when I'm called and on demand to do 1 or 2, fucking easy, bro, okay? So that's why you do a bunch. It's like shoulder mounts. Yeah, how many shoulder mounts can I do? Well, my typical day, 10 to 15. That's a lot. It is a lot. But when somebody says do a shoulder mount at random, that 1 or 2 that I need to bang out really quick are crisp, okay? If you can only do 2 or 3 of something and somebody says do 1, well, you don't have a whole lot of buffer because you don't have a lot of strength and endurance built up, right? You don't have a big reserve tank of energy. All right, are we ready for the second round of push-ups? Look, we got 7 minutes left, okay? So we essentially done like a third of the workout. Okay, so whether you're on your knees, this time, I'm gonna do some tricep ones, yes? So this time, my hands are gonna be a little more narrow, like so, shoulder width apart, maybe just a hair wider, but the fingers are still facing forward and the elbows are going to bend backwards, okay? When you're doing these, yeah, a lot of people don't like push-ups too because they're always like, my wrist hurts, my hands hurts. Okay, your hands and your fingers need to be active in the ground, just like you're doing handstands. And if you don't have a handstand practice, you should get one because it's amazing. Yes, but it should be active and into the ground that supports the entire weight of your hand, because if your fingers are up, you're just grounding through the heel of your hand, or right here, boom, the heel of the hand, of course it's gonna hurt. All the weight is going into the heel instead of being distributed into the fingers, just like standing on your feet and your toes. All right, here we go, yeah? Going for 20, maybe you're doing 10, or maybe you're just doing as many sets as it takes until you can do 10. Here we go, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, ooh, 10, I'm fading. 11, 12, 13, 14, oh, 15. I'm gonna pause for a second. I'm actually at the end of my workout. I already did a bunch of stuff before this. See, what I like to do is sometimes I like to do my hard stuff first at the beginning of the day, because then I feel more, because I feel more accomplished. Yeah, so I do all my push-ups and bam, I crushed out 60 to 100. Try to do 60 or 100 at the end of your workout. It's harder, but then that's part of the challenge, right? Switching it up. I got 5 more. 1, oh damn, 2, 3, 4, look at my form. Boom, I'm nice and straight, okay? I'm not like up here like this, and I'm not like, right? Like I'm trying to stick my dick in the dirt. Yes, keep it up and up. Boom. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is not the kid-friendly PC version of exercise. This is Acro Brandon here, okay? This is the real me, and I'm owning my truth. Okay, some more squats. Let's go for a little bit wider. Yeah, feet turned out, maybe 45 degrees. Deep breath, I need it too. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as I'm squeezing down, I'm trying to pull my feet in too. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could be a little wider. 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come on, 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, 25 there too. Boom. Little legs, little working on that cake. 4 minutes left. Yeah? 10 minutes real quick. I actually need to drink water. And now for today's sponsor. Hi guys, Acro Brandon. I just got this really great water bottle. I don't remember from who, but it's 32 ounces, double vacuum wall insulation, keeps everything cold for up to 24 hours. And to top it off, it has a huge wide mouth at the top that you can easily fit ice into. Yay, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. All right, drink that water, let's go. Water, good. Okay, 3.5 minutes. And instead of a final set of 10, 15, 20, or whatever your magic number is, okay, we're gonna do negatives. What is a negative? A nice slow descent all the way to the bottom and then back up, okay? So we'll start off with 10s and then we'll just start going as super slow as we can, okay? Now the reason I typically don't count down, or I lie to my students when it's like, okay, here we go, down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, is because by the time you hear the number 1, you quit. And there's actually numbers between 1 and 0, okay? 0 is when you're done. Now, if you can't do it for the 10 count, maybe you can only do it halfway and then you collapse. Okay, while I'm still counting, this is not break time for you, my friends. Push into the floor like someone is standing on your back and you can't breathe, okay? Push and engage the muscle. Time under tension will still build strength than just quitting it like number 6, being like, I can't do it. Keep fucking pushing into the floor, okay? This will make you stronger. Okay, 2 minutes. I don't know how many we can do, so we're gonna start wide, okay? Wide grip, boom, like this, yes? And we're gonna go down for a 10 count, yeah? There, nice and strong. It could be this, it could be on your knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch the ground, quick breath, push up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kiss the ground. Take a breath. Push up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a quick breath. We're going to switch to triceps. Yeah, switch it up over here. Hands underneath the shoulders or maybe slightly back. Yes, straighten out the legs. Yeah, flex the foot, tuck the toes under. Here we go. We're slowly going to try and do 3 more negatives. We've got just a minute left. Oh, pushing up from the bottom of push-ups hard. Yes, it is. That's why we're doing it too. Boom, boom, lift. Boom, push. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover. Ah, kiss the ground. Take a breath. Last one. And push up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, damn. 3, 2, 1, hover, come on, hold it, 3, 2, 1. Between 1 and 0 is time, and then you can drop it down. Okay, good. How does that feel? Boom. That's it. That's the 10 minutes right there. We got just a few seconds to breathe afterwards. That was fantastic. Yeah, imagine if you could come out with that intensity for just 10 minutes, 3 or 4 times a week. Yeah, I'm lucky I actually made it to the gym twice this week already. I'm on a roll. And I've had 1 dry day of alcohol. Yeah, it's been a while. That was good. Okay, so that's basically it. Today we did some work, okay? Some push-ups. Remember, push-ups don't happen overnight, okay? Why am I so good at push-ups? Probably because when I started high school and I was 14, I was weak as fuck. I could barely bench press the bar. I could not bench press the bar, okay? I was a weak little shit. So I got a gym membership from my mom. I started lifting weights my sophomore year. I was actually up to a 25 on each side. And from there on out, I got tired of being weak and scrawny. And it wasn't puberty, it wasn't testosterone. It was a desire to not want to be weak and skinny and the nerd that I once was. Yes? Okay. So if you want to get good at push-ups, start doing push-ups. Yes, unless you have a medical condition or some other issue that is noted that should actually prevent you from doing it. Promise you will get stronger. Either do the halves and do twice as many, and then work that second half of the stroke on the way down and figure out how you can strengthen there slowly and surely with the negative, and then work on pushing back up. All in good time. All in good time, Watson. Yes? Okay, so that was it. I'll see you tomorrow for day number 6 on December 6th.